What's up everyone, this is Joe Sorrentino of New England RC. On my last episode, you saw I did an unboxing video of my Hobbyzone Aeroscout airplane. And I had said that at the end of that video that the next video would be the first flight. And unfortunately, there's been a delay on that because the remote control that it came with had a malfunction. One of the switches broke on me, and I had to get that replaced before I took it out for a flight. So unfortunately, the first flight video is on hold, and I'm going to first do this video today, which is going to be repairing the remote control. So we're going to do that, and then on the next video, we'll do the first flight as planned. All right, so let's get that remote control fixed. Let's go! So this was a little annoying. I was just talking about how great this remote control is, right? And then no sooner do I do so, and then I find one of the switches breaks on me. This switch right here just broke right off. I was just flicking them. See this one here, still intact, I hope. See, I was just flicking it like that. Did the same on this side. The thing just broke right off. I don't even know what happened. So needless to say, since that happened, I pulled this apart and I found out what switch I needed. And as you can see here, folks, the switch is dangling right here. That broke off. It's hard to see, my hand's in the way. That's the switch. So I Googled it and I found on online, Hobbysky here makes a switch that's almost identical. So I ordered that. I had it shipped over, and now I'm going to put it on. And hopefully I'll be able to do so with ease. I got my soldering iron here. I'm going to have to solder this on once I take it apart. Really annoying, you know. I just got this. I haven't even flown the plane yet, and already I got a broken switch. Ridiculous. So that's the situation. Now let's do something about it. So here we go. I got the little bag here which contains my other switch and the screws that I'll need to put back on. Carry everything in the bag. So first thing I'm going to do here, I'm going to remove the old switch. Now I still have wires connected here, so it's not really not able to pull this apart as well as I'd like, but it's okay. I'm trying to do this as easily as possible here. So my goal is to take this off, place it with the other one, and do so without pulling all the wires off. All right, so what I'm going to do here, first thing I'm going to do is open this up. There's my new switch. Fairly identical, I hope. I'm going to pull these wires off one at a time and resolder them onto the new switch. I'm going to do it one at a time so I make sure I get this in the right order. I'm just going to follow this one. The red one first. I'm going to go red. I'll just go red, white, and black. I'm just going to remember that. Red, white, and black. Okay. All right, now with this wire cutter that I got here, I'm gonna just try to pull off some of the rubber on these wires so I can resolder. See the little metal spur here? That's good. Let's do that here. Very carefully. There we go, that one's good. All right, folks, so let me show you up close what I just did there. So I just pulled off a little bit of the rubber tips on each of the wires so that I can solder these onto the new switch. Okay, so you can see that up close, the red, white, and black, and that's the order we're gonna go in, red, white, and black. I got this little vice grip here. I'm actually gonna use this to keep the switch steady so I can solder onto it. So you have this little switch up in the air like this. Okay, so now I've got it steady like that. Should be easier, I think,
except now this needs to be up higher. All right, I've got the remote on a stand here. I'm gonna try to solder the wires individually here. Okay, red one's on. There's the white one. And now the black one. Okay, I think that worked. Looks like the new switch is soldered in place. All right, so now that that seems to be soldered on, hopefully I've got it okay. Now I need to put it in place again. So put the switch there now. And I just need to reattach the little things. So this came with a few extras. I'm going to use the pieces it came with though. This washer here. I'll hold on to the rubber tips if I decide I want to use those. I don't think I need them. One washer on the bottom. Slide that through because it came with those, and then the screw that it came with. I'll screw that back in place. Now I should be able to use a switch here. Yeah, that's good. That's more like it. And I'll just save all these little pieces in this little bag here. Oh, I'm going to take the screws though. To redo the screws back in place. And I'll save these little washers and screws. I'll hang on to the rubber tips too, why not? Keep it all in this bag. It has a seal. Tape it up. Save it for a rainy day. All right, we'll screw it all back up. And I'll put a link in the description for the switch that I bought. So in case this happens to you and you have a remote such as this one and need a new switch, because this one here seems to be pretty flimsy, the link will be in the description so you can order a new one for your remote if you need one. All right, but so far so good. This is all back intact. I screwed it all back together, and I think we're ready for a flight.
That's it for today. Well, as I said, this wasn't what I had planned. I wanted to have the next video be my first flight up in the air, but instead I had to fix this remote control. But I am glad that I was able to get through it and order the part and fix it myself using my soldering gun, which was great. So at least I learned something, and hopefully you folks at home did as well in case this happens to you. So as promised on my next video, I will do the first flight of the airplane, but I do want to give you guys a heads up. I had so much trouble flying that plane. It was actually a disaster. It ended in just terrible experience for me. But you folks might find it humorous, and I tried to make it so as well. So hopefully you'll enjoy the video, even though I didn't really enjoy the outcome of the video. So just stay tuned for that. And if you enjoyed today's episode, make sure to like and subscribe to the channel and smash that notification bell to stay updated on when my next video becomes available. And until then, this is Joe Sorrentino saying thanks for watching. See you on the next one.